I did not realize I had cataracts. My wife kept telling me, you can't see. I kept telling her I can see. And she said, we're going to go see Dr. Cannon and find out, because he's a contact lens and he's been doing contact lenses for her for a long time. And so we went and he says, yeah, you do have cataracts. You better take care of this. I said, but I can see. Things are really good. In fact, I can see better now than I used to be able to see, and I don't even use my reading glasses now. And he says, well, that's because the cataracts are coming in, I guess, and they're squeezing your eye and they're making it better. But I think you better go see about getting rid of these cataracts, which I did. And I came to Dr. Platt. And he says, yep, you really got them. We're about ready to do it. And this was probably in January, and we did the first cataract surgery in February on first eye. And it turned out to be so easy. You have a lot of apprehension before the surgery, and you worry about it, and you think about it, and you say, gosh, this is my eyesight, something could happen. But the only thing that happened is you can see better. And I got rid of my contact lenses. 2 weeks after the first surgery, I did the second surgery. It turned out just as great as the first one. I wore contact lenses for 50 years, and I wore gas perms, which are the hard ones. Now I have no contact lenses. I can see at a distance absolutely perfectly. We used a lens that would allow me to see medium distance and the long distance very clearly, but I still have to use my helpers, my little reading glasses, if I'm up close and if the print's real small. Sometimes I can make the print out even if it's kind of medium, depends on the angle I get to. But the greatest thing that happened was this spring. I've always had terrible time with the pollen, and this year the pollen didn't bother me, because the pollen would get under the contact lenses and it would just, I felt like an oyster trying to make a pearl, and it was terrible, especially taking the dog at walk at night. It was just awful. And this spring, pollen didn't bother me at all. In fact, I wondered, where was the pollen? So my contact lenses are gone. The surgery was no problem. The only thing that you have to be sure to do with the surgery is use the drops and follow the instructions. If you do not follow the instructions, I guess you could get in trouble. But you just got to be very meticulous. You got to keep up with it. They give you a chart, and they give you the days, and you just keep the bottles separated and use it, and it just works out perfectly. And so I'm just thrilled that I was able to have this surgery, and it worked. It works. So I would definitely recommend this to anybody that's got cataracts and they're worried and they want to get rid of their contacts and they want to upgrade. As long as you follow the instructions and as long as you do what you're supposed to, it works out absolutely great for you. Just have to be patient and do what you're supposed to. My hobbies, basically, I have a standard poodle, a big dog. And I show him in performance, not in conformation. I show him in obedience and rally and agility trials and so forth. And I don't have to have my glasses to look at the course to see what's going on, especially in the rally. And I can read the signs when we're doing agility. I can see the numbers and so forth. And everything is very, very clear now, especially from a distance. That even with my contacts, it was pretty clear. The only thing that I have real surprised was I can see colors now so brightly that I couldn't see before. And sometimes I couldn't tell different shades of colors, and I thought I could, but with the surgery, they're very vivid now. You can tell blues and greens and reds and shades that I wasn't able to see before. So it's really, really worked out very well. Also, I was surprised after the surgery, and still right now, if it's very bright, I couldn't believe how bright everything was. I guess with my contacts, and they were tinted, I got so used to having sunglasses feel like all the time. Now I don't have sunglasses, but in the car I'm driving and so forth, if it's very, very bright, I have to use sunglasses because it's too bright now. But that's all right. Inside, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.